Welcome to Subramani. One of my favorite topics, and many people will tell you that, is the chances of longevity and retirement. What is the relationship? So first of all, accept that longevity is a reality, right? It is very common to attend funerals. I attended one last week. And that was for a 90-year-old man. So 88, 89, 90 is very commonly heard of ages. Then there are people who say, oh, my grandmother is 97, or somebody who says 101 was my grandfather's age when he died. I have attended the funeral of a man who was 105. Right, all these things have happened. So first of all, stop denying that longevity is not a problem. Longevity is a problem. The way if longevity is a problem, the way we approach our diet, the way we approach our exercise, the way we approach our hobbies, the way we approach our work, the way we approach retirement, everything has to change. So step one, if you are 50 and above and you think that you did not join a gym or do anything, you're wrong. You need to strengthen your bones. You need to build muscle. Yes, above 50, yes, you have to still build muscle, because you're losing a lot more muscle than your 30-year-old nephew or 30-year-old son, right? So whether you're a man or a woman, you have to build muscle and bone strength. There is no doubt about that. Second, you have to develop hobbies, because you cannot be working for the rest of your life. So imagine retiring at 55 and dying at 105. It means 50 years in retirement. 50 years in retirement, to be ready for it financially, physically, socially, mentally, morally, whatever you think about it, is not going to be very easy, right? So you have to think of how to elongate your work. So don't retire at 58, retire at 68. Don't retire at 58, retire at 65, do something. Or retire at 55 and do something, maybe mentoring, talking, something like that, or training, whatever. But from 55, try to push it to 70, because the longer you live actively, the longer you think you're relevant to the world and to the society, it is easier to live. You will have lesser problems like dementia, Alzheimer's, etc. I am not suggesting a cure for dementia and Alzheimer's by working long. But if you do not work long, you might be hit by those much earlier. So being working, I mean, if you are a professor, it's so great to be working with younger kids, right? Whether you get paid, how much you get paid, what is the geography, nothing really matters. But if the longer your brain is active, you make more money, no doubt about that, which means you have to worry less about living long or paying big medical bills. But also mentally you are active, so that means you're delaying the onset of lot of mental problems, right? So that is one thing. So try to work longer, try to develop hobbies, try to do something. Try to pick up a nice good phone and try teaching English to their neighborhood children online. You don't even have to go. So I see people doing that, especially teachers doing that. So much so that when I attended the funeral of a person who had given free tuitions, the amount of emotion was very difficult to even understand. He used to give free tuitions to poor children near his house. They attended his funeral and two of them broke down, right? So I mean, I'm not saying any of those gains are going to happen to you because you're giving tuition, but find something active to do. Just saying, oh, I want to relax is good, fantastic, but you cannot relax 24 hours, or you have to have that ability to be able to do nothing for 24 hours. It is amazing how some people can do it, but I can't do it. So I need some activity. So how you approach work, how you approach retirement, how you approach gymming, how do you approach exercise, everything changes. And remember, when I walk into a class and ask, how long do you think you will live? Everybody says 72. From where did you get this concept? If your grandmother lived till 92 and your great-grandfather lived till 104 or whatever, understand one thing: with more changes in technology, with improved medical facilities available, with better diet, you think better and you exercise and all that, chances are you will be fitter at 95 than what your parents were fit at 75, and you could live that long. And if you do live that long, what are you going to do about living that long, right? So think about all these things will change. How you approach retirement planning, how you approach money, right? Your money can't be saying, oh, I will put money in debt. It won't work. Even at the age of 75, you need to be worried about inflation for the next 20-25 years. Earlier it was thought at 75 you could dip into your capital and next 5-10 years निकल जाएगा, but 25 साल नहीं निकलेगा. That is the problem. 25 more years is different from 5 more years, right? It will change the way you look after your let's say you need a knee replacement at 60 and you say, oh, I'm anyway going to die, I don't need it. Wrong, you got to live another 40 years. So maybe you should do your replacement at knee replacement at 65, because the replaced knee has only a 20-year life. So at 85 you may need another knee replacement, right? This is all unthinkable. So 2 times the same operation, many of those things may become a reality if you age faster and live longer. So that is also going to happen. So how you approach your dentistry, how you approach your bones, everything is going to change. So here is something which we are in denial of, called longevity. But if your kid is born in the US today, the chances are he or she will live till the age of 101. That is the average age to which kids born in the USA today will live. It's not today's life expectancy, it is the life expectancy of a kid born today is already 101, right? So don't be in denial, be ready to live till the age of 98, because then if you die at the age of 92, it's easier. But if you think you will die at 72 and you actually end up dying at 98, how are you going to live the next 26 years? I mean, it's going to be very difficult, because every day you're going to be told, oh, you got the estimate wrong, right? So don't do that. Think about longevity, plan for it. That's the only thing you can do. You cannot hope that it goes away, right? That's important. Thank you.